to my channel. So as y'all can see, I'm in a different location. Yes, I'm out of town on vacationing for a few weeks, so I decided let me do a cooking video and give my family a different background. So as you see by the title, I'm going to be showing you today how I make this garlic butter salmon. All right, and so here I have my salmon right here. You see how nice and long this is? I've already washed it off. And so now we are going to get into seasoning this bad boy, okay? And so now I'm going to show you the ingredients I'm going to be using to cook this fish. So let's just get right into it. Okay, so right here, if my head is cut off, it's okay. It's all about the food. So I'm going to be using some extra virgin. I have some extra virgin olive oil here. I have some parsley flakes. I'm going to be using my complete seasoning. I have some onion powder as well as some of this garlic sauce. And then the butter that I'm going to be using, I have 3 sticks of this garlic butter in this brand right here. And so what you want to do is leave your butter out for a little while and allow it to become like room temperature. You want it like somewhat soft, but not to the point where it's melting. And so you see how soft that is? Okay, I just got a piece of the paper towel in my hand. But yeah, so we're going to be using this. I have like, 3 sticks of this. And so now the first thing I'm going to do is the pan that I'm using. Let me just pan you down. Okay. Alrighty there. So now the first thing I'm going to do is I like to oil my pan so this way my fish won't stick to the bottom of the pan. So I'm just going to use my hands to kind of like spread that out. And y'all, my hands are clean. I washed them just before I turned the camera on. So, alright, so I'm just going to kind of like spread this out all throughout the pan because we don't want this baby sticking to the bottom. And so now you can leave your skin on or you can remove it, whatever suits you, but I just prefer to keep my skin on. So now I'm just going to take our baby, lay it here in this pan like so, and the fish is so long, you see how it's hanging over? So now again, I'm going to go in with a small amount of olive oil, okay, just to coat our fish, and we want to make sure our seasonings stick to it really well. Okay, have my napkin here to wipe my hand off. So now I'm going to start my seasoning. And now if you're new to my channel, I always say season your food to your liking. Your health first, season to your health first, and then to your taste buds, okay? So now I'm just going to add a generous amount, making sure this entire fish is completely spread out. Just some of that oil on that side. So now I'm just going to continue with my complete seasoning, and I'm just going to go in. Okay, like so. So now I'm going to follow up with my onion powder. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you had a wonderful 4th of July. Comment below. Did you cook? Did you go visit? Did you travel? Whatever you did, I just, hope you had a good time and you and your loved ones arrived to your destination safely as well as made it back home. So now I'm going in with my garlic salt and I'm just going to add that in. Not too much of it because we don't want our fish to be salty. Okay, so that's good right there. Okay, so now that's the extent of my seasoning. So I'm going to move this off to the side. Now we're going to bring in our butter. And let me grab a bowl, which I should have had already on deck. So I have my bowl here. At least I didn't have to go too far for one, right? So now we're going to just open up our butter. And just add it to the bowl. Let me go. Yeah, you see the butter, how it's nice and seasoned. Ah, so good, so good. Okay, we want to make sure we get all that butter out of there, okay? All right, so add that. Add a second. Okay, you want to make sure you get all that butter out of there. Butter's expensive. Okay, and then our final stick. Okay, you see how it's soft but it's not melted? That's what you want. So I let it sit out for probably like an hour before I actually start cooking my fish. And so now on this paper is some butter left over. What I'd like to do is for the next morning, if I'm making eggs or whatever, I'm literally going to take this and lay it down in the pan and allow the rest of this to melt, because it's still a nice amount of butter on there, and I'm not trying to throw this out. Okay, so now we got that in the bowl. Move this off to the side. So now I'm going in with my parsley flakes, and I'm going to add, say about 2 tablespoons. We're going to eyeball it, but about two tablespoons. Y'all should have, I thought this was open already, so. But anyway, okay, here we go. So now I'm just going to add that to the bowl. A nice little amount. That's good right there. Okay, so now I'm just going to mix this. Okay, so I'm just going to take my spoon and I'm just going to mix this up real good. You want to make sure that parsley is mixed up really well with your butter. Get everything nice and incorporated. Okay. And this could have been a little more softer as well, you know, but we're going to make it do what it do. Okay, so, all right. Okay, so this is what our butter looks like. So now we're going to bring our fish back over, and now we're going to spread this entire thing over our fish. Okay, so you just want to go in and just kind of, you know, just strategically place it in different spots. If you can spread it out some, if it's soft enough, you want to spread it out to cover the entire perimeter of your fish. And it's okay if you don't get the entire thing covered, because what happens when you put it in the oven and bake, it's going to melt and you know, spread throughout the fish anyway. So don't worry about it if you don't, you know, get it all covered. Okay. And so actually I may not even have to use all of this. Okay. Let's get that on there. Okay. So a little more. Okay, so there we go. All right, so I still had some left over, so I probably could have just even got away with 2 sticks, you know, butter. And so I could just save this butter and use it for another recipe. But yeah, so this is how it looks, okay? And so I'm going to, what you want to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees, in which I'm going to do that now. All right, so, okay, yo, this is kind of like a vlog style cooking version. Okay, so now I have the oven. It's preheating to 400 degrees. Then once that's done, we'll pop the fish in the oven. And the reason I didn't preheat it before is because I want to let the fish marinate somewhat. And yeah, so this will take probably about 5-10 minutes to fully heat up. And then at that point, we'll put the fish in the oven, and then I shall pop back in when we're ready to do that, okay? Okay, so now that we have the fish seasoned, this is what it looks like. So the oven is preheated to 400 degrees. So we're going to slide this bad boy in and, you know, allow it to cook for about, we're going to say about 20-25 minutes. And then, yeah, I'll pop back in when it's done. All right, so I'll see y'all then. Okay, so this is our fish fresh out the oven. So I'm going to allow this to cool off some, and then I'm going to cut right into it, okay? And so I'll see y'all in the next clip. Okay, y'all, so we're going to cut this bad boy. Okay. All right, y'all, so it's time to cut into our fish. I'm just going to see how flaky it is. Look at that. I want a knife with a clean. Trying to cut through that skin, you all. Okay, there we go. See how that looks? Okay, so move this over and boom. Okay. Ooh, tastes good, y'all. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Our our garlic butter salmon, and I just paired it with a nice little salad. Okay, and that's what's for dinner. So, all right, family. So I'm going to just do a little tasting on camera for you. Even though I don't know why we do this, because it's not like you can taste it, you know, through the camera. But in any case, this is how it looks, nice and flaky. Look at that, y'all. Yes. Woo! Yeah. Chef kiss. Oh. It tastes so good. So good, family. Wow. So G Squad, another banger. Make sure you try this recipe. If you do, let me know how it came out, and you know, post a picture in the community tab so we can see, okay? But in any case, that concludes this video. Until the next time I see you again, be safe, be well, love you, love on yourself. Make sure you love yourself, give yourself a big hug. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment below, and share this video. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye. Mwah.